Hey busy crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Today we are doing a turkey collaboration, something for Thanksgiving. We don't see much of Thanksgiving DIYs around as much, and so that's what we're doing today. This collaboration is hosted by Kate with Sew Kate and Kiki with Kiki DIYs. Go ahead and check out their channels. Their descriptions will be in the description box below, as well as so many other crafters who are doing this challenge as well. So go ahead and check out the playlist and go ahead and comment, share, and like on all the videos that you see. So now we're going to get into the video. We started off with painting that little board. First, we got it from Hobby Lobby, or no, we didn't get it from Hobby Lobby. We got it from the Dollar Tree. Of course, it was $1.25, and I had to take off the paint, or to take off the paper. They used a really heavy-duty glue, and so I had to take off the paper and clean it all up as you see in the beginning. Then I went ahead and painted it with my Waverly white chalk paint. And this was going to actually do something a little bit different than what it actually turned out to be. And that's why I painted it with the teal blue color that you see there. It's from Deco Art Americana, and it is teal green, actually. Then I went ahead and took some of that twine from Walmart. It's still going. It cost about $5.38, I believe it was. And I just went ahead and started wrapping both of these pumpkin forms. There's two pumpkin forms, and I started wrapping both of these pumpkin forms. You're not going to have to sit through that, so don't worry. I had to sit through it with wrapping it, and my arms were sore like, I was just walking around with, a 25-pound sack of potatoes afterwards. That's how bad it felt. So after we went ahead and wrapped each one of those from the Dollar Tree. I got both of those pumpkin forms from the Dollar Tree. I hot glued it down and then stapled it down with my husband's heavy duty staple gun. And there's the other piece of it. And it took a while to wrap all of that jute around that pumpkin. I didn't fray it because I kind of liked that messy look that you see there. So I didn't burn the frays or the little frayed hairs off. I didn't do that. Then I went ahead and glued the pumpkin at the stem or the peduncle and on one of the sides. I left one side unglued only because that way I can maneuver everything around. I went ahead and glued down a small portion of the floral foam. Say that 10 times fast. And then I got those turkeys, those adorable little turkeys. Their faces are so cute. I got them at Michael's. They were 60% off, and I got the last two from my Michael's. And here I am trying to figure out how I wanted them. Then I go ahead and glue down the floral foam, and then I glue down the first turkey. And then I add a little bit of glue to the other turkey's feathers in the back, and then I glue them together. So their feet are glued together, and so is their back. And then I just go ahead and decide to now glue the other end of the pumpkin now that the turkeys and the floral foam is in there. And yeah, these turkeys are adorable. I believe they were $9.99 with 60% off. And then I went ahead and got those a couple months ago from Hobby Lobby. They were also 40% off at that time. Yeah, last month. Yeah, I got them last month. And then I also got these little pumpkins from Michael's as well recently, like last week. Yeah. And they were also 60% off. Anything Ashland was 60% off at Michael's. So I went ahead, after I placed all of the fall leaves around the two turkeys, I went ahead and put a little bit of pumpkins in there as well. And then I needed something for the sides because that blue or that teal green that I did, I went in a totally different direction with this. Some of those pumpkins were going to be teal, but those turkeys did not have any teal color in them, so I just decided to stick with the whole color palette and keep it all the same as much as I can, with little pops of white pumpkins here and there. I went ahead and last year when the fall items were on sale for 90% off is where I got those sunflowers. And I put those off to the side, and I put 2 pieces total. So there's like a total of 3 sunflowers with only 2 stems on each side. And I went ahead and got some more flowers that I got from the Dollar Tree also last year during the fall season. and I just placed them where I thought that they would look good. And now I'm adding more pumpkins, and then I decide to add even more pumpkins, and then I decide to add more pumpkins to the sides. I go ahead and, well, I haven't added the pumpkins yet, but I did a bow with, I did the awareness bow, and I got that ribbon from Hobby Lobby, not Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree last year as well. And I just made 2 bows for each side. This is a centerpiece, you know, for your dinner table. It's got turkeys in it. It's Thanksgiving. You can go ahead and put it on there, and anybody who sits anywhere can actually see, you know, it's both sides. So that is something really great. Now I add the pumpkins to the corners in between the or in the edge in between the sunflowers. I also added 2 orange gemstones for the middle of the bow just to give it a little bling. And there is DIY number 1. Look at the turkey's face. It's so cute. This is a really cute project, and I really enjoyed doing it. And I'm glad that it was something different with, you know, Thanksgiving. We don't do... Thanksgiving kind of gets pushed off to the back burner. So now here's DIY number 2. I went ahead and got those pumpkin picks from Walmart a couple months ago, as well as the 2 little terracotta plants or plant holders, pots. I also got those napkins from the Dollar Tree recently, as well as those little turkey cutout things they're like for kids to paint. So I go ahead and throw away, or not use the paint and everything and the paint brushes that came with it. I decided to do something a little bit different. I go ahead and paint both sides with my Waverly chalk paint in white. And then in between I dried. And then I was going to leave those pumpkins how they were, but I kind of wanted them to match a little bit. So I went ahead and painted both picks of pumpkins with my Waverly white chalk paint as well. I did 1 coat for each because we're going to, you know, recolor them. So the top pumpkin on this one is getting apple barrel paint in the color flamenco red. It's not flamingo, it's flamenco. That's weird. Anyways, so that each pumpkin got 3 coats. 3 coats of each one. That middle pumpkin right there is in my apple barrel jack-o'-lantern. It's a matte color, and it too got 3 coats. I didn't show me painting all 3 coats because, you know, what fun is that? Like, not that fun. So then the top pumpkin on this one and the bottom pumpkin on the other one got Deco Art Americana in the color Asphalt. So that one also got 3 coats. So each pumpkin got 3 coats of these. And they kind of brought out the colors of the napkins that I also recently got from the Dollar Tree. And now we're going to go ahead and Mod Podge the front of it, front of the turkey. I was kind of hoping that, you know, what it looks like, you know, because the turkey's wearing a hat. And I didn't want it to look like some weird Christmas tree. But my husband says it looks like a turkey after I showed him the finished product. He's like, it's a turkey. So, cool, it's a turkey. It is a turkey. So, yeah. Then I go ahead and return the stems to the top pumpkins. And I go ahead and use my pit berries to just wind around the pumpkin. And then I glue them to the terracotta pots. I didn't change the color to the terracotta pots. I was going to, but like I said, these 2 projects were supposed to intertwine with each other because they're centerpiece for the Thanksgiving table. I also go ahead and in between the bottom and the middle pumpkin and the middle and the top pumpkin, I go ahead and add a couple leaves that I got from the Dollar Tree. Nope, not the Dollar Tree. Hobby Lobby. Last year when everything was on sale. I went ahead and Mod Podged all those and then let them dry. And now I'm going ahead and reactivating the Mod Podge by heating it up with my handy dandy Cricut mini press. And I do that for both of them. And then I just go ahead and cut them out and then clean them up a little bit and then glue them to the front of the pots. So here we go. Now here's me cleaning up the edges a little bit. These turned out really cute. I'm kind of glad that it didn't go the direction that I originally wanted it to go. I'm glad with the end product, and it kind of just brings in all the fall colors as it is now. These are on my table, and I found those two little words, blessed and gather. And I go ahead, and this is where the green comes in, trying to tie it all together, the teal green from Americana, Deco Art Americana teal green. I go ahead and paint both of those words in that color just to give it a pop of color. And it turned out really cute. And I go ahead and give each one two coats of this teal green. And like, I really love this teal green, and this is what I was going to do with the first project, but it didn't work out, and I'm glad it didn't. It turned out really cute anyways. And now I'm just going to go ahead and dry it off with my heat gun. The hair dryer is actually being used as a hair dryer now, and the heat gun is my heat gun. So now I go ahead and hot glue the bless sign to one part of the turkey, and then the gather sign to the other turkey as well. And if you're liking what you're seeing so far, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I do get back to the comments. It might be in a day or two. I try not to go too far, but I do comment back, and I do read all your guys' comments. So just keep that in mind. And then there you go. There is DIY number 2. And it turned out so cute, and I am really happy. And tell me what you guys think about them. What would you do different? Here's the final review with both of them together. And you really can't see the bottom board with the green, so it kind of works out, but it just gives it that pop of color. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for, watching. I appreciate you so much. Have a fine day. Bye.